Guys, the fragrances that I'm going to talk about today have some of the most and leave some of the most intoxicating scent trails I've ever encountered since I've been wearing fragrances. This is going to be a part two because there's definitely a few more that deserves to be on this list, but these are ones I've worn recently or more in the more recent history that have stood out to me, that have left just, like I said, an incredible scent trail when I've worn them. So, you know the routine, classes in session, man. If you don't have your pens and your paper, that's on you. I'm going to give you a second to do it. But let's get into it. That rhymes. I'll give you a second to do it. Let's get into it. Yeah, anyway. Let's go. What's good, YouTube? It's your guy, Darian, man. I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy. Obviously, we talk about fragrances on this channel. That was not evident from my name. That's definitely what we cover on this channel primarily, but I also like to throw in some style and grooming tips as well, just to make sure I'm doing my part to contribute to society. That you guys look and smell good every day. That's what I'm trying to do. So if you're into that, man, make sure you hit subscribe. Also, make sure you enable notifications by hitting that bell icon as well, so anytime a new video gets uploaded on the channel, you get notified. On today's video, guys, I want to be talking about fragrances that have left some of the most intoxicating, incredible scent trails, incredible sillage. That's what we're talking about today in my fragrance wearing journey. I can recall very specific incidences wearing some of these fragrances where I may have walked through for a moment, like going to the restroom, coming back, and people saying, whoa, your scent kind of lingered in the air, it smelled great. What is that you're wearing? You know, those kind of experiences are what I'm referring to with these fragrances. Or I walk by someone and I can hear chatter behind me. Wow, he smelled good. What was that? You know, that kind of stuff. Amazing sillage. I got 10 great ones for you, so I'm going to run the intro. When we come back, we'll get into it. If you want to see what's on the list, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to jump right into the video. This first fragrance comes from the brand of Louis Vuitton, and it is this one, City of Stars. This one's been beasting for me lately, man. You know, blood orange, tiara flower, iris, sandalwood, nice powdery floral fragrance with a nice creamy sandalwood base. That's really what this is ultimately at the end of the day. And it leaves an intoxicating scent trail. Now, obviously, lovers' imagination could have been on here as well, but I honestly think this leaves an even better scent trail than those two fragrances, although all three of them are very highly complimented. But this is one of those ones that, again, the scent trail in this is just fantastic. The sillage, when people catch it in the air, when I've worn this fragrance, it's just been, you know, one that has generated a lot of positive responses, compliments, and inquiries about this particular fragrance. It is fantastic, guys. Again, I think that's what Louis Vuitton fragrances pretty much do, because I have several other in my collection that gets a lot of compliments. But this is one of the best when you talk about sillage. And again, check this one out, City of Stars. Guys, really quickly, I always tell you, I try to link as many of these to the video as I can. If you click products down there, in the video, you can see what I was able to find as far as the fragrances mentioned in the video, so make sure you do that. Unfortunately, Louis Vuitton fragrances you can only really buy them from the Louis Vuitton store, and they don't really allow them to be linked to these videos. So that's just one thing. And also, of course, remember to get the Gentleman's Blueprint if you haven't picked up your copy of my ebook. Some very valuable information there. I always have that link down in the description. All right, guys, the next fragrance comes from the brand of Parfums. This is Burlington 1819. And you can see I got a nice little dent in this one. Lime, mint, oak moss, ambergris. Has this very nice, sophisticated, masculine presence to it, but it has that nice, fresh, like lemon minty opening. And then it's contrasted by a very salty ambergris. Just an amazing scent profile. I remember one day I was on lunch and I think I went one to Zaxby's and I was coming out. This guy was like, yo, bro, I got to find out what is that you're wearing, because it Again, it leaves an amazing, scent trail. This particular fragrance pairs well with the suit. Just a phenomenal fragrance. This is so good to me, man. Again, office environment, this is like the perfect scent to wear because, again, it has a very nice, clean, and sophisticated aura about this fragrance that is so inoffensive but so captivating to people when they are able to smell it. So check it out from the brand of Parfums. This is an amazing fragrance with an amazing scent trail. This is Burlington 1819. All right, guys, the next fragrance comes from the brand of BowTie Victorious, and this is called Orica. Orica. Gotta smell it to believe it, my man. Gotta smell it to believe it. Pineapple, mandarin orange, marigold, sandalwood. My goodness. This is, like, sometimes to me, like, more fruitier scent profiles isn't as easy to be really sexy. This is a sexy, fruity fragrance with a nice creamy sandalwood dry down. The pineapple orange thing up top is just fantastic. I cannot tell you how many times people have inquired about this fragrance. How many times I've walked past people and they have turned around to ask about this fragrance. It has an amazing scent trail, an amazing intoxicating scent trail and sillage on this fragrance. I know it's a little more expensive on the expensive side, but just sample it. You know what I mean? It's from the Zodiac collection. It is expensive, but man, is it good. Easy to wear, great compliments, amazing scent trail from the brand of BowTie Victorious, Orica. All right, guys, this next fragrance comes from the brand of Mancera. This is Cedrat Boisé Intense. Cedrat Boisé Intense. Of course, you get some black currant hair, leather, sandalwood, oak moss. Smells phenomenal. This as well as, of course, the original Cedrat Boisé. I really could have utilized either one of them. But again, very, very similar stories. I remember one day going to the restroom and there were several people up front in the lobby when I came back through. Several people were asking, what is that, man? It left a nice, your scent was left in the room when you walk by. So a lot of people asked about this fragrance. Just one specific example, just want to tell you guys about. There's been others, but this is a fragrance that has a nice scent profile, a nice scent trail that it leaves. People compare it to a vintage, and I understand the comparisons, but this is kind of his own thing because this has a really huge dose of leather in this fragrance. But anyway, definitely a nice scent trail is left with this one from the brand of Mancera Cedrat Boisé. You can get the Intense or the original, either one, it doesn't matter. All right, guys, this next fragrance, crazy relationship I've had with this one, but man, I gotta give it its props. When you talk about catching a scent trail of fragrance in the air and it just being one that gets a lot of compliments and a lot of questions, it's this one, Combine number 9, Wall Street, man. I gotta give it its props. Wall Street. This is cucumber, ambergris, lavender, bitter orange. There's this kind of seaweed accord. And you guys that have been following me for a while know my story with this fragrance. I've had love-hate with it. I love it now. It's not because it's getting compliments. It's just I understand the fragrance more now. When I first smelled it and I put it on my skin, again, well, first of all, I had the first experience with it was a 3.3 ounce bottle like this. And I smelled it in a store that I was in. I loved the fragrance. I purchased a 1.7 ounce bottle, and that one, I don't know if it was an older batch, but it came off more. I told you guys when I made a video years ago, I said it smelled like a wet dog on my skin. And it did at that time. Now, really studying the fragrance and maturing my nose and the whole nine, now understanding what this fragrance is supposed to smell like. It's supposed to smell like money. That's why it's called Wall Street. So if you take a dollar bill out of your pocket and you smell a dollar bill, it kind of smells like that, but it has this nice kind of fresh, cucumbery kind of, aquatic touch to it as well. That's exactly what this fragrance smells like. And I promise you guys, in the air, when you walk by people, it is a head turner like a mug. Trust your boy on this. Sometimes still up close on skin, I get some of those nuances that I don't quite appreciate, but spray this on your clothes, wear it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Compliment machine. From the brand of Bond number 9, of course, this one right here, Wall Street. All right, guys, next up on the list, what is now my favorite vanilla fragrance from the YSL, Baby Cat. This stuff is amazing, man. Scent trail crazy on this one. Bourbon vanilla, suede, black pepper, and saffron. Again, you guys know the story now. You know kind of sort of what it's about, so I won't keep kind of reiterating what it's about and kind of the experience with it. But these are all fragrances that I've worn and have gotten inquiries about. It's lingered in the air after I've been gone, and people have wanted to know what it was. This has an amazing scent trail, and it works really, really well on my skin. You know, the black pepper in here, that bourbon vanilla, not a sweeter vanilla, more sophisticated type of vanilla fragrance. Again, the black pepper gives it this masculine kind of spiciness that I really, really love and appreciate. It suede brings a warm sweetness to it on the base. This stuff is fantastic from the brand of YSL, Baby Cat. All right, guys, this next fragrance, I really think it should be unlawful for something to smell this good. I seriously do, and I can't tell you how many times people have asked about this fragrance. Compliments, great, amazing sillage, the scent trail that this leaves. You know, it's from the brand of Stephen Humber Lucas, God of Fire. God of Fire. Man, this stuff, wow, wow. Mango, jasmine. It has a nice, very nice fruitiness up top. And I just love the bottle. First of all, guys, look at this bottle. Look at that bottle. I want to make sure you get a good look at it. Some people say it's a little evil, but I just love that color. And I'm showing this because the color is kind of indicative of what you're going to smell when you smell this fragrance. It's kind of indicative of what you're going to smell. Like I said, mango, some ginger to liven it up a little bit, some cypre oil in here, but the mango is the primary player here. And you just got to put your nose on it. You just got to put your nose on it. You understand what I'm talking about. This is one I feel safe, really recommend to people. Like Promise, you got to try that one out because everybody's not in the, ooh, it's not like a easy to wear. City of Stars, easy to wear. This right here falls into that category. Easy to wear. Easy to wear, and I think most people are going to like this. Not everybody, but I think most will find this to be a very pleasant smelling fragrance, and it leaves an intoxicating scent trail. This is called God of Fire. All right, guys, this next fragrance is kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum. When you talk about a God of Fire type scent profile, this is masculine, this is manly, and it commands attention. You got to wear this fragrance or it will wear you. But when I tell you that people literally go crazy when I wear this stuff, it's from the brand of Boulder City Victorious as well. This is called Green Sapphire. My goodness, man. It's unfair. Cedarwood, pine, saffron, sandalwood, those are the notes that you get in this. You get a lot of cedarwood. The saffron gives a slight sweetness here, also slight leathery kind of feel as you get from saffron this time. The pine, of course, is like you're walking through like a forest or something. You literally smell pine needles. You get that here as well. And the sandalwood rounds all those notes out. Or it rounds all those notes out. Soft, powdery, slightly creamy nuances from the sandalwood in this one. And guys, I cannot tell you how many times I've gotten asked what I've been wearing when I've worn this fragrance. It is a compliment magnet. Just check it out, man. And it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I understand that. Sample it, maybe. But it's good. From the brand of Boulder City Victorious. Sillage King. Green Sapphire. This next fragrance is one I've talked about before when I've talked about amazing scent profiles and sillage. And I've explained a story in Walmart when some ladies walked by an aisle and came back. And I was midway down. They could smell me from the end of the aisle. Wanted to know what this was. Stuff like that has happened several times wearing this fragrance from Bond Number 9, Scent of Peace for Him. Scent of Peace for Him. Juniper berries, pineapple, black currant. Some of the main notes. Just put your nose on it. I think there's grapefruit in here as well. I'm talking about this a lot. Get your nose on it. This leaves one of the most absolute amazing scent trails that you will ever smell, man. it's intoxicating for sure. From the brand of Bond Number 9, Scent of Peace for Him. All right, guys, and last but not least, this fragrance, I haven't heard many people talk about this. It is a beast mode performer. Be careful with the trigger on this, but man, it is one that will catch people's attention. Scent trail is great on this one from Uniquely Luxury, Magnificent. Mango-nificent, I'm sorry. Mango-nificent, I apologize. This is mango, geranium, oak moss, and vanilla. This is a very, very ripe mango. You know, I smell different pineapple notes, like one is more fresh, fruity, and some I smell like in Orica is very ripe pineapple. This is a very ripe mango. It's a little bit different from what you're gonna get in God of Fire. You know, that one's a little more fruity, fresh. This is ripe mango with vanilla, like I said, and oak moss. But man, this thing lingers in the air like crazy, and people love it. It may be a fragrance, honestly, that people may not find as attractive, like if they would really get up close and smell your skin, because it's a really, like I said, ripe kind of mango note here. But man, in the air, sillage on this is absolutely fantastic. It's crazy. But anyway, and like I said, it's a beast mode performer because Unique Luxury does it straight to Parfum with all of their fragrances. So check it out from the brand of Unique Luxury. This is called Mango Magnificent. But that is it, guys. That was my time. Hope you enjoyed this video today. What are some fragrances you have that leave an amazing, intoxicating scent trail? Seriously, I would love to hear from you guys down in the comment section. As always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and attention to these videos. You don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure you're sharing these out to some other folks out there that you think, could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren. I'm the BowTie fragrance guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell fantastic. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.